Welcome to the fourth video for Standard 5. These last two videos, this is just a kind of a lengthy process. Once you get used to it, it's not that bad, but this one is going to show you how to find the equation of a line from 2 points that they tell you are on the line or go through the line. I'm just going to do problem 4a. So you'll still need to do 4b on your own. Okay, so let's talk about this. If you are going to find the equation or rule for a line, you're going to follow this process whether you're doing it from a line parallel, from points. They give you some information. Basically every time, using the methods that we use in this book. There is one other that we didn't cover, but using the method in this book, we're going to find the slope, we're going to find the y-intercept, and then we're going to write the ruler equation using that m and that b. Okay, there's several ways of finding slope. If they tell you it's parallel, then you just have to look at the slope of the line they give you and use the same one. If they give you 2 points, you have to calculate the slope. And I've put on here several representations, and you can kind of choose which one means it has the most meaning to you. One of them is to make a slope triangle where we do the rise and the run and the rise, and we write it as a fraction of rise over run. Some people will write that as the change in y. Another name for that is also the rise. Change in x. Another name for that is the run. So they'll just find out how far is it between the y's and how far is it between the x's that you have there. Okay, some people will use this Greek letter. It looks like a triangle, but it stands for delta, and they'll say delta y over delta x, and even sometimes in calculus they'll just call it dy dx. Okay, and then there's the slope formula. This might be one that you will want to put on a formula sheet. Basically, you're going to subtract the y's on top and you're going to subtract the x's on the bottom. Now, I suggest that when you do that, that you make sure to follow the form, and I'll show you here in a minute what I mean. Okay, remember that you get to pick which point is point 1 and 2, so you just label one of yours right above them, x1 and y1, and above the other one, x2 and y2, and it will work out fine as long as you do it that way. Okay, so here's the first one. Here's 4a, and let's see what we can do with it. They give us these 2 points. They ask us to write the equation of the line through those 2 points. Well, my formula for slope was y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2, and sometimes they flip those backwards. It's okay, but that is going to tell you what the m value is. So just to make life easy, I'm going to let this be x1 and y1. I'll let this be the x2 and this one be the y2. Each point has to have an x and a y. And so let's follow the form. They have minus signs in the middle. So let's see, what goes here? y1. Well, y1 is 0. What's y2? y2 is negative 2. You may wonder why I put a negative 2 in there when they're already a negative. You have to do that. That's why I told you when you start your form, go ahead and put your negative signs in there and put the numbers in exactly as they are, as they appear. So this was negative 2, so I put it right in there as a negative 2. Okay, x1 happens to be 4, and x2 happens to be 3. Now, that simplifies to 0. The opposite of a negative is a positive, so 0 plus 2 over 4 minus 3, which is 2 over 1, or 2. Okay, so I know now that my slope is 2. I can write my equation, y equals 2x plus b. I don't know what the y-intercept is yet, but I do know that the slope, or the rate of change, is 2. So now I'm going to go through and find the y-intercept. That is a matter of plugging one of the 2 points in. It doesn't matter. I'm a little tempted to use this one because it doesn't have negatives. And so, let's see. What's the y value in there? 0 equals 2 times the x value up in there, which is 4, plus b. 0 equals 8 plus b. I told you almost every time you're going to subtract or add this across. And it looks like it's going to be subtraction this time. And that's going to give me b equals negative 8. So I know what my m is. There's my m. There's my b. I need to write y equals mx plus b, but put numbers in for m and b. Y equals 2x minus 8. Minus 8 from down here. So that's my rule. And you have a short video. I'm going to do the next one, but I'm not going to explain it. I'm just going to work through it. So if you want to check your work, you can. Okay.